Howdy folks, I am your Princess ChaoticAyana, you are all beautiful, and welcome to the first of my editorial-style videos. I just want to clear something up front here, okay? This video came up as a topic when I was playing the medium. I did a whole video on the medium which you can watch up here somewhere. But this concept annoyed me so much, I felt we need to do a bit of a takedown on its own. These editorial videos are not gonna all be that. They're not all gonna be takedowns. This particular topic just annoyed me, and I thought it was something worth discussing. So, all of that said, let's talk about why sometimes I really hate achievements. So what game is it you think first had achievements? Well, you're actually wrong about that. It is Emotion, or Emotion, on the Amiga from 1990. I never played it either, I don't even know how to pronounce the name, so let's skip forward a bit, shall we? Gamerscore was introduced with the Xbox 360 at launch, and although all of the games do include achievements, Perfect Dark appears to be the one that everyone credits as the first game that had achievements and Gamerscore attached. Not entirely sure why that is, but there we are. Now I will say, I did not mind the concept of achievements, and to a certain extent I still don't. I'm not a completionist by any stretch of the imagination, but I am a Skinner boxer by nature because most gamers are, it's kind of the point of the hobby, and who doesn't like getting a little bit of praise every time you do something right? No, where I've started to hate achievements has mostly been in story-based games. Watch this footage from the medium and don't worry, I'll keep it pretty much spoiler-free. We get this awesome, well-written, dramatic story moment, and we get put back into the game as our character, and we get the chance to decompress and look around a little bit before moving on to the next point, and then achievement noise, large bit of text on screen. Folks, like a diver with a leaky oxygen tank, whatever sense of immersion you just had is very quickly about to become a thing of the past. Now you're probably all thinking the same thing. You can just turn off those notifications, right? And not just on the Xbox either, you can turn them off in Steam, on the PS4, the PS5, and yeah, this is an equal opportunities dislike I've got going on here. But if I'm turning them off, what is the point of achievements? Like, I do not like pineapple on pizza. And you could just say, well, don't have pineapple on pizza then, and that would be an absolutely valid point. It doesn't mean I've started liking pineapple on pizza just because I'm not having it. That's not how dislikes work. The ability to not do something doesn't change whether I like it or not. In this particular case though, this would actually be quite easy to deal with. On the one side, developers could just not give achievements for completion of story moments. They're something you do as standard anyway. I don't mind them if your game has come to a logical end point or a logical renewal point that doesn't involve a big story beat. Doesn't need to be a fancy end mission screen or anything either. In Resident Evil 7, there's no particular story moment going on when you leave the house and enter the courtyard for the first time. You get an achievement for that, it's basic progression, but it's totally fine, there's no moment to kill right here. There's another alternative, and maybe Microsoft or Sony would need to sign off on this, but can I disable achievements for the first time I'm playing through a game and then turn them back on? That seems like a perfectly good solution to me. I don't care about getting achievements for story moments on the second playthrough, but right now if I turn off the notifications, say in the medium, I'm not going to get those notifications a second time because I gained the achievement on the first playthrough. That's no use. Just let me turn them on the second playthrough when I'm a lot less interested in the story, and this problem disappears. So yeah, achievements can sometimes be immersion breaking. But you know what's worse? Those achievements that want to make me do stuff that's either unsavory or that I'm just uncomfortable with. So I was assured by many people when researching this video that this had gone by the wayside and was a thing of 2 generations ago, Lollipop Chainsaw and Azura's Wrath looking in your direction. But whilst it's gotten less prevalent, it definitely still exists. Let's take Nier Automata, or Nier Automata, not getting into that debate. It's a beautiful game about love, sacrifice, it's about the existential nature of human consciousness. Now go on, just upskirt the main character for that little bit of Gamerscore, why don't you? So, let me tell you folks, this footage was really uncomfortable to film, sorry. Also, before anyone says it again, yes, I know I could just not do this achievement. I'm not a completionist, I mentioned that already. That's valid, but it doesn't mean the game isn't encouraging this. Imagine you're at a party, you've left your wallet or purse at home miles away and you've had 6 glasses of wine. You are going to give a little bit of side-eye to the person that said, oh, just drive home and get it, you'll be fine, even if you didn't take up their suggestion, am I right? I mean, do I even need to suggest the solution to this one? Devs, could we grow up a little bit and stop doing this sort of thing? I don't want to upskirt or even stare inappropriately at a video game character, okay? Just stop it. No one finds it fun or even funny. Move on. And the last thing that I dislike and sometimes hate about achievements, they've made me want 100% complete games a lot less. Bear with me on this one. When achievements originally became a thing, I actually quite liked the idea of doing second playthroughs to try and get them all. Maybe go through and find all those little nooks and those little collectibles in Halo or Gears of War. Hell, I'm not that big into multiplayer, but if I'm missing one achievement and it's play 50 online matches, I might just be encouraged to hold my nose, grit my teeth, and actually interact with other human beings for a while. Of course, that is not what happened. We didn't get maybe 1 or 2 achievements where you'd spend maybe an extra week playing the game just to get those last couple. No. Instead, we got achievements like the Seriously set of achievements in every single God of War game. These demand you not only complete the campaign on the highest difficulty setting, doable by pretty much anyone with enough patience, but they also demand you obtain the highest rank in multiplayer. Now, let us leave the skill window aside for a second here and indulge ourselves in the Rock Lee talent doesn't matter if you work hard enough line of thinking. Under those circumstances, this is still an undertaking that will require additional months of constant gameplay, assuming of course the game is a success and the servers don't get taken offline in the meantime. And I know my personality, folks. I have already said that if I only complete a game and have 30 to 40% of the achievements, don't care, not a completionist. But if I'm missing one and it's the Seriously achievement, that is going to leave me one angry princess. And just to be fair here, it's not just Gears of War that does this. Go and look at some of the ones for Mortal Kombat. They are insane. Hell, and I know this is going back a little bit, alright? But the achievement system tried to get me to play the multiplayer in Spec Ops The Line. Nobody wants to play the multiplayer in Spec Ops The Line. The devs did not want to include multiplayer in Spec Ops The Line. And yet if you want the 100% completion, off you go and miss the whole point of what made the game unique in the first place. Now folks, I am aware that this is not the most serious issue going on in the world right now. Hell, it's not the most serious issue going on in the gaming world right now. But there is a grain of seriousness in all this tongue-in-cheekness I'm talking about here, okay? I genuinely would like the option to turn off achievements on a first playthrough, and I would certainly love it if devs stopped making me upskirt video game characters. That said, folks, for all I do genuinely hate achievements sometimes, I'm addicted. I'm in too deep, same as all of you. I mean, I don't know how high my gamer score is, but I just hear that little plink and I get all those warm, fuzzy feelings inside. The system's been around since 2005 though. Could we maybe at least sand off a few of those rougher edges? Here's hoping. Anyway, I will see you all next week. I have been your Princess ChaoticAyana. You are all beautiful. Peace. I'm out.